It appears that Kevin Hunter is tired that everyone's seeing him as a villain in this divorce trauma with Wendy Williams, and that's why he recently came forward to shed more light on this situation. And according to him, the truth is that it was Wendy herself who indirectly made him choose Sharina Hudson over her. Well, that sounds like an unexpected turn of events, and if this truth is as ugly as Kevin's actions, I don't know if anyone is going to believe him. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. I keep my eyes on the most discussed events in show business and always bring you the hottest updates. So, Kevin Hunter certainly thinks that his role in the divorce was misinterpreted by literally everyone. The man had the nerve to claim that it's actually Wendy Williams' fault that his affair with Sharina Hudson became so solid. Well, I knew he was capable of babbling nonsense, but this time, his audacity crossed all lines. Seems like this drama is getting hotter, and if I were you, I would watch this video until the end. It appears that Kevin Hunter doesn't see his fault in everything that's happening to him right now, and he wonders why other people look at him as a villain in this story. He decided to open up and explain how exactly he ended up having an affair with Sharina Hudson for 15 years and what role Wendy Williams played in it. And according to him, it was Wendy who let him live this double life all this time because she was okay with him having a lover. In his interview, Kevin stated that Wendy knew about Sharina since the beginning. He said, but in reality, Wendy had caught me years before with Sharina and I came clean then, and I asked her if she wanted to end the marriage and she didn't. So Kevin tries to convince everyone that his life with Wendy was not a paradise, and he wanted to quit many times, but Wendy didn't let him do it. Kevin stated that he often felt lonely and overworked and had no one to talk to, and only Sharina was there for him, ready to listen and support him. Explaining why he became closer to her, Kevin stated, "We dug each other and ended up kicking it. She was there for me when I really needed someone to talk to, and it blossomed from there." Apparently, Kevin is convinced that Wendy was okay with everything. Him sleeping with Sharina and even buying expensive gifts, as long as the couple doesn't embarrass her publicly. So, Kevin stuck to his end of the agreement and tried hard to keep a low profile, but his mistress was not as cautious as he was. It feels like she had her own agenda and wanted Kevin all to herself. So, intentionally or not, she broke the only rule that Wendy made and got pregnant. Now, that was a bad move because it became the last straw for the famous TV host, and she immediately filed for divorce herself. And maybe for a week or so, Kevin was a happy man. He instantly moved in with his baby mama Sharina and a newborn daughter and started to give interviews, saying that divorcing Wendy was the right thing to do and they should have done it earlier when Wendy first learned about Sharina. As Kevin stated, "I have often wondered, would it have been better to just end it then? I was too afraid of what would happen to Wendy if I wasn't there. Now that it's ended in divorce, I can say that I am healthier, happier." So there is one thing I don't get. If you were so determined to live with another woman, the woman you claim you fell in love with and felt happy with, you could have just filed for divorce yourself and not dragged this story with cheating and basically living a double life for almost 15 years. But no, Kevin couldn't do it because he was depending on Wendy's money, and he perfectly knew that he would be left without a dime if he filed for divorce first. So instead, he stayed with Wendy to live his miserable life as a millionaire and a media personality, but kept squandering his wife's millions on his worthless and poor mistress. That smells like audacity. And now, he somehow conjured up the story of being a victim all this time, saying that Wendy didn't let him go. Come on, man, it's not like you were chained or something. To me, his actions and statements are beyond any level of shame and dishonor. And many people would agree with me that Kevin is out of his mind if he thinks any soul is going to believe him. One person commented, "Behind every great woman is a damn Kevin Hunter, ready to suck the life out of you. Wendy is stronger than what we give her credit for." And another wondered, looking at Hunter's current hardships, "Kevin, was it worth it? You made your own bed." So, while Kevin states that he always cared about Wendy and was ready to do anything to make her happy, he also revealed that Sharina was bringing him peace and excitement he never had with his wife. Apparently, it was easier vacating with Sharina and taking her to fancy restaurants than going through the hardships of marriage and working with Wendy. Kevin confessed that he became tired of Wendy's never-ending struggles and issues and needed a shoulder to lean on. Okay, if I understand Kevin's statements correctly, he got stuck in this marriage where the atmosphere was quite toxic and he was relieved when he finally got his freedom. But Kevin is naive to think that their separation was amicable because he continued to live off Wendy and enjoy her generous donations even after the divorce until she cut him off completely. And he felt betrayed because he thought that Wendy had played him for some reason and forgot about any kind of amicability himself. Considering that he cannot provide for his new family without Wendy's alimony, he decided to take it out on her. He blames Wendy for his financial problems because at the same time with divorce papers, he was fired from her show. He said, "I got fired from management, served divorce papers, and also fired from the show all on the same day." So after his infidelity and squandering, Kevin still somehow believes that he is the victim in this story and Wendy deceived him by not allowing him to be with the woman he loved. And now, she even took the money from him. And since this man is confident that he actually contributed a lot to his relationship with Wendy in the show, he feels like his ex-wife owes him money. He said to one reporter, as the husband for 20 plus years and the creator of the Wendy Williams show, "I was entitled to my half of everything that we had, just like any other couple divorcing. I went to the table in good faith and we reached what I thought was an amicable divorce. In fact, it was one of the fastest celebrity divorces ever." Despite saying that he respected Wendy's wishes and cared about her well-being, he cannot stop hurting her, even when the former TV host herself said it was over between them. Moving on from Wendy is not something Kevin is able to do, even if he claims that he is deeply in love with his mistress Sharina and considers her his soulmate. So probably he is lying and was consciously staying with his ex-wife for money. And all his attempts to clear his name are ridiculous because no one believes him. Check what my subscribers write about Kevin. One person commented, "Imagine for the rest of your life there is a predator spending his life always hunting you down to sue you for money instead of working and making a living for himself." And another person wrote, "I swear, if Kevin spent as much time trying to acquire gainful employment as he does trying to go after Wendy's money, this man would be rich. He's so pathetic." Well, if Kevin is so adamant to prove that he is actually happy with his so-called soulmate lady, I can't help but wonder why he cannot leave Wendy alone. Apparently, a couple of million matters to him more than any kind of respect for his ex-wife, and the only thing he has actually chosen in his life is the desire to bathe in a huge pile of cash. If that's so, I hope he will get nothing from Wendy and will be happy with whatever income their pancakes bring them. And what do you think about Kevin? Did he really stay with Wendy because she asked him to? Or was he in it for the money? Share your opinion in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And as always, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll be back very soon with more updates on this drama